We continue our getaway to Long Branch State Park, starting off with a tour of this wonderful lake and the state park itself. On the menu, another award-winning recipe from the Montgomery City Thrasher days, Dutch oven cook-off. So stick around. This is Wade and I'm Angel, and this is Iris, and we are Pole House, Black Pots, Weekend Getaways, where we show you all things yummy to cook in cast iron as we visit different places. After packing the camper and driving to Long Branch State Park, it came down. I heard it. We fixed this.
Pewtermice.
Award-winning dessert from the Montgomery City Thrasher days Dutch oven cook-off. This almost 2,500 acre lake was formed in 1980 with the completion of the dam.
We're here. Long Branch Lake Visitor Center.
That's
You
right.
have Corps of Engineers.
And this lake is actually a Corps of Engineers lake built in 1980. It's not a power dam site. It's just for recreation, flood control, water supply for the area. So
We always enjoy going to the visitor centers at the state parks we visit. They're full of information about the state park and the area around it. Supposed to be two. The other one's inside the hole.
this might be what they dammed up to make the lake, the Little Sheridan. I'm not for sure. Some of the different fish that you can fish for in the lake, looks like.
No visit to a state park would be complete without visiting the marina and store.
All right, we're going to check out the Long Branch Marina store now. All right, this is right outside kind of a day use area. There's a couple of shelter houses, and then there's where we park Marina store, and here's a nice public beach. Lots of good sand. Trying to rain, so I don't know how far I'll make it out here. But I got that on camera. There's some lightning still coming on. Down to the south. Okay, now we're finishing up our Saturday afternoon here at the state park, and this time we're gonna do the award-winning main dish from the Dutch oven cook-off last week that had to have hamburger, ground beef hamburger in it. So now this recipe we're gonna cut in half from what the guys did when they did it, because we don't need that much, especially just 2 of us. So we're going to cut it down, and I've already added 1 pound of ground beef and a half a pound of sausage, and the veal was optional, and we didn't add that, so hopefully
Couldn't get any.
we couldn't even get it anyway. We couldn't get several things, unfortunately, that we wanted. So I have the recipe that we typed up that we got from them that I'm going to follow along. So the hamburger, pork, and now we do a half a cup of breadcrumbs. So we happen to use some just regular generic half cup breadcrumbs. Don't really need to do panko or anything like that. I don't believe.
Well, that's a panko substitute.
Yeah. And okay, half a cup. All right. 1 egg.
For your gluten-free people, I think you substitute instant oatmeal for. Unflavored, of course.
What about potato flakes?
Could,
maybe, yes, no, I don't know.
I don't know. You could try it. I
Okay.
would go with oatmeal.
Minced garlic. We have. Minced garlic is about a clove. You did fresh. So a clove is about a teaspoon. Isn't that right, hon?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Okay. Now, here's where we got messed up because we cannot get fresh basil, parsley, or oregano in our little grocery store. So we're going to do all we can do. Let's see, what did I do with the
Measuring spoon?
measuring spoons?
You had me wash them.
Oh, yes, I did. Well, I can use, yeah, that'll work. Okay, so instead of that, we're going to do some Italian seasoning, which has all those ingredients in it. And also a little bit extra. We did have basil, though, so we're going to go ahead and do a little bit of basil in there. Basil's good, dry basil. But fresh would be better if that's what you have. But if you don't, do what you got. And that'll do what we have. Okay. Okay, takes care of that. Also, while we're doing this ingredients, we're going to do some salt and pepper. And that was about let's see, well, you could do it to taste, but probably about a 1/4 teaspoon of each. Okay, so that would be that little one. There's some salt. And now some black pepper. Okay. Next, I'm going to get this onion in because that's, yep, next. Half of a chopped small onion. And we chopped it up really fine for Angel because she's not an onion fan at all. So I did that real fine. Okay. Okay. A half a cup. Looks like a half a cup each of Parmesan and ricotta cheese. So we'll do that. Well, I'm going to do the drier stuff first. The Parmesan. That way it won't quite such a mess in there. I didn't open that ahead of time. There you go, hon. Thank you. That's a half a cup of each one. Double check that. Okay. Okay, no, I didn't quite get that. I'll go a little bit more. Okay. Parmesan. This is the fresh grated Parmesan. And then a half a cup of the
It's in the middle. There you go.
ricotta cheese. And I'm going to use
Don't
this
use that spoon.
black lemon. Okay. think, you double check, ground beef, sausage, breadcrumbs, 1 egg, garlic, spices, ricotta cheese, chopped onion, salt, black pepper, and Parmesan. That's it. So now the fun part, we get to mix all these together.
Honey, why don't you just use your hand?
Yeah, I thought I'd start real quick and get some of it mixed, then get in there with my hands. That's the only way to mix this kind of stuff.
So he'll be back.
Yep, I'll be back. Okay, I just about got it all mixed together. Trying to get everything well mixed. And now, you're supposed to use like a 2-ounce ice cream scoop, but we forgot that.
I didn't put it in.
So we're going to do the next best thing. Get a container to put them in. Get this. I think what I'm going to do is just get a small ball like that. About that size. And form them in there best I can. Put them in here.
And he'll be back at you in just a minute.
That's right.
Hey, honey.
Yeah.
I think you forgot to tell him what you were fixing.
Yeah, I did. I kind of mentioned that we're making a meatball recipe. And this is the award-winning meatball recipe from last, well, it'll be several weeks, but it was last week for us when we did this.
What was the name of the show we went to?
It was the Montgomery County Old Thrashers. And Pat Corman organized this Dutch oven cook-off. And
we're showing you right now pictures of the gentleman that won this dish.
yeah.
It was
And
two
this
gentlemen.
is actually called black raspberry basted, I think it was basted, which is a word they used,
Yeah.
meatballs. And these are kind of an Italian meatball, I'd say. Seems like a lot of Italian ingredients. And I'm making the meatballs, finishing making the meatballs mixed up. Then we'll put the lid on and just let these rest a little bit. They'll rest without any problem for just a little while anyway. And get some charcoal going. Okay, now this recipe said that these need to be basted. So our thoughts are kind of like when if you were going to roast something or baste something, more than instead of bake. Bake is 1/3 on bottom, 2/3 on top. Well, this being quote basting, I think we're going to do more 50-50. So. And we did 30 pieces of charcoal. Should get us a nice hot oven. Medium hot, which is good. About 350, 375. Okay, now, I'm going to put a nice ring on top. And we'll keep out just a couple of in the middle. Kind of like we would if we were going to be baking. Same idea. And we're going to let this oven preheat for a few minutes before we get our meatballs cooking, because that's what they did. So we're going to do that. Kind of get them evenly spaced. Try to get even cooking as we can. Even though we'll probably end up having to move them around a couple times, stir them or something like that. Okay, we're going to let the oven preheat a few minutes. We'll come back and get these meatballs baking. Okay, our oven is preheated and I put a little bit of oil in there just a couple minutes ago, so it is, the oil's got heated up. Not much because there's plenty of oil, but might have to drain some off anyway, like they did, before we add our sauce. So, and now it's fairly simple. Grab our meatballs. And basically, just sit them in here.
Ooh, that'll smell good already.
Mm-hmm. Now they did a double recipe and they did it in a 14-inch, but he just ended up stacking them in there and then kind of stirred them around, so really didn't hurt anything. I mean, you might get a little bit more browning if you don't overfill it, but it's kind of what you ever prefer. Have to make a little bit more room than what I did.
There's going to be way more in there than what we can eat.
I'm afraid so, like normal. We always overcook.
It's hard cooking for just two.
Yes, it is. Okay. Yeah, grind my hands off a little bit. Okay. Now, we're just going to put the lid on so they can bake all the way through. Then after they're pretty much done, we're going to add basting sauce. But we're going to go ahead and show you right now how we mix that up ahead of time. I'm back. Now, we're going to go ahead and put this lid stand on top.
Now you'll notice he put the open area down because he didn't need for the bake.
Yeah. And then we're going to put the sauce on here. And I've got this spatula because I want to get all the goodie out of there when it's done. And it says to mix all this ingredients together and then put it on a moderate heat and kind of get it all heated up to everything is all kind of blended together. You know, kind of smooth because it's still going to have all that black raspberry jam kind of mixed in, incorporated with the other ingredients too good yet. But it smells wonderful. I really, that sriracha and soy sauce and all that good. It was really good when we had it a couple weeks ago. I know that. So it's going to be good here.
We didn't have it, dear. You did.
Well, yeah, I did. So as that cooks, we just let it heat up. Kind of get done. And then we'll let them cook and we'll see you here in a few minutes. It's been about 10 minutes. We're going to kind of roll these meatballs over carefully. Hopefully. I'm going to be a little bit careful because I don't want them to kind of fall apart on me. The meatballs are looking good. And you're doing our side dishes, weren't you?
Yes, I am.
What are we doing?
We are doing browned baked potatoes. And I'll have to, if you've never had fried Brussels sprouts, you have just slap your mama because they are good.
Yeah.
No cheese sauce needed here.
Get them nice and browned
Yes.
and caramelized and really.
They taste nutty.
Yeah, and not real bitter.
They're not
And you
bitter
what do
at
you use
all.
for seasoning? You use butter only, right?
Butter
For the
only and seasoned salt. That's it.
That's it. Yep, pretty dang tasty. So, yeah, we still got about another 20 minutes before we get it ready to eat, though. So, okay, let's see here, hon. If we can check these and inside, you want to hold that sauce. We'll see if we think we need to. Whoops. Oh, I forgot my spoon.
I think you need to stir them.
I stirred them carefully once. I'll kind of stir them again. There should be a little bit more done. Now, do you think we need to get some of that oil out of there?
It probably wouldn't
Probably
hurt.
wouldn't hurt. Okay. Okay, so we need to come up with a better way to get that out of there, don't we?
I'm going to set this down.
Okay.
Go get a spoon.
Okay. All right, come behind you real quick.
Okay.
We just put this in the fire pit.
Okay.
We'll get that extra liquid out because we don't.
And them extra onions that are loose.
Okay.
I don't want them.
We won't have to get all of it out, but we'll get most of it out. That's what I think that's what they were going to do. I presume that's what they did. He talked about doing that, so. What do you think? Enough?
No, one more.
One more, okay. Okay. Now, let's see if I can pull this out. Okay. Now, I'm going to put this, kind of spread these back out evenly. Okay. And then, you hold that. I think what we'll do is,
I'm going to go over here.
okay. Go around on that side and I can.
I'm fine.
Okay. This part, put these on top of here.
Then you let that sauce cook on there a little ways, right?
Mm-hmm.
Our side dishes are ready. We're just waiting on the meatballs.
Get our spatulas so we can get all the goodie out of there. That one needs a little bit more. And that one. Oops.
What'd you break? My spatula?
Broke the spatula.
Oh well.
Time for a new one. Okay, there we go. Let them cook a little, finish cooking, heating back the rest of the way, and we'll be done.
On this channel, we show you yummy, delicious, and interesting things to cook in cast iron, most specifically Dutch ovens. Do you know we have a cookbook? It not only shows you great tips how to use your Dutch ovens, but it gives you our first 2 years of recipes. They're $20 with $6 shipping and handling. You can get those at Pole House Black Pots, P.O. Box 212, Fayette, Missouri 65248, or on Venmo.
Yes, in the Venmo, look up Pole House Black Pots on Venmo. They smell wonderful. I think they're done.
Okay. I'm
ready to eat. 'Cause I'm always ready to eat.
See how hot that is? Nope, not too bad. Okay. Okay, there you want to unveil our potatoes and our
There's our potatoes.
potatoes. And
Fried Brussels sprouts.
wonderful.
All right, you dish up the meatballs. Ooh, them look good. Our taters are not getting easily out. Okay, honey, sit down. Let's try these meatballs so they know what we're...
Hold on.
Try.
Pause. I'm going to get a video of the...
Okay, now we're ready to try them. You've had them, so I'm going to take the first bite.
Good, don't they?
Mmm. Oh, no wonder they were award-winning. Mmm.
Oh, yeah, they're
Oh,
good.
my. Mmm. Mmm.
Got a little sweet with the jam and a little bit of sugar. And that soy adds
the
a nice little
sriracha?
and the sriracha adds just a little bit of heat to it. Yeah.
But we added a little more sriracha.
We add a little bit more to get a little bit more heat.
We like heat, so.
But where we did what I talked on the recipe, there's what the way they fixed them, which is a tiny bit of heat, but not very much. So if you want a little more heat, you can handle a little bit. You can put a little bit more of the sriracha in it. But
So that about does it for this weekend getaway. We hope you enjoyed this award-winning
main dish, yep, with hamburger or ground beef, whatever you want to call it.
We hope you enjoyed the tour of the campground. If you like this video, give us a
Thumbs up.
share us on Facebook or Instagram, and don't forget to
Subscribe.
please subscribe.
Yep, that helps us a lot. Thank you for watching us, and
We'll see you next week.
see you next week. Bye, everybody.